In today's video, we are going to talk about how to come into your body of emotions and feel yourself. I will start by giving some examples for the fact that you feel weird inside of your body and feel confused inside, and then go on to describe why these emotions are felt inside of our bodies, and then make a conclusion on how we could come more into our body so we bring up our health and feel better in our own skin and make better decisions also. So let's start by giving some examples. So one example of feeling weird inside of your body and feeling uncomfortable would be to have the feeling that you want to hide and that you're afraid of others seeing you and seeing your looks. And you are feeling like someone is observing you all the time, and like someone is always watching, and it's not just your technology, but some energies are watching you, and this makes you feel uncomfortable. Another example would be that you struggle choosing foods to eat and that you have a weird attitude towards the food you are eating and the reasons and the causes why you decide to eat a specific meal. Another example would be the time you decide to go to sleep, always on the jump and always stressing about what to do next and having FOMO, the fear of missing out on other events. So these are specific examples you may have if you feel disconnected to your body and to your awareness. And it's just understandable that you are disconnected from your emotions, because if you experience a lot of trauma repeatedly over decades or over your lifetime and in your childhood, it is understandable and a very normal reaction to have to your own emotions. Why are these emotions, such as confusion, overwhelm, or detachment, why do these emotions express themselves inside our bodies? Is because emotion needs motion. The word motion is inside of this word, so it says a lot about what it wants and its function. So emotions, energy in motion, they are feelings, they are movements, and they are the way you dance in your life and the way you move and the decisions you are making in this life. And with that, you are changing your outer circumstances. So humans who experience trauma experience a detachment of their bodies, because the body is a place where emotions are stored, and the moment there are so huge amounts of stress inside of our bodies and dark feelings and numbing feelings, motions, if a certain peak is reached, your psyche just clocks in and kicks in and says, no, it's enough. We pause here. Okay, thank you. And this is an effect of a high stress level. And there are ways to reduce this stress, is to go outside, breathe in fresh air, and there are several aspects how to improve your emotional, mental, and physical health. And the aim is to connect your thoughts with your emotions and with your movements, your body decisions, and your acts of communication or rituals, practices in your daily life. So every culture has, or every cultural group has its own practices, has its own way to be human and to behave in social settings, in the public, in work. It seems like we are so far away from others, when in fact we would act the same if we were born in this specific space-time reality. And this is when we can cultivate more tolerance and more openness and kindness and compassion for others is when we learn about other cultures and learn about the ways in which ways people may have morning rituals or evening rituals. So, of course, again, then beauty norms come into play, or body norms, what we understand as being a woman and what we expect of being a man. And all these social, cultural aspects are intertwined and are affecting our daily decisions. And to become clear on what part of all of this is actually mine and what is my role inside of this society and inside of this culture, this is heightened with the use of social media, and it blows my mind how so many people and so many humans are following such big names and thinking that they've made it because of their materialistic having assets and havings, and to realize, like, wow, I can feel abundant just sitting inside of my room and watching the cloud take different forms in front of my eyes. And not to say that money is evil or money is small or has no impact. It's absolutely the opposite. It is around you. It's a feeling of abundance you can access on your own if you start to understand why you did what you did, and that it was because you thought it's the best way to go about it. The moment focus comes into play, so this could be a question you ask yourself, such as, why do I feel how I feel? This is the method to come nearer to your emotions, is to ask yourself, why am I feeling what I'm feeling? What am I feeling? Where can I hear it, feel it, sense it, listen to it? So we have understood the reasons why our emotions save themselves inside of our body, and now we discuss how we can practice to come inside of our body. And then if we do those things, we are going to feel better, we are going to feel stronger, and you will have better days and days on which you can reflect on where you have come, and you can journal, you can start writing about it, and you will see that your vision come to reality. Be alone and ask yourself these questions. So when you're around others, you know how to talk about your emotion.